We gonna make it through. Braves country, Braves family, Braves friends. Um, the season is over. If we can deal out and dish out all the disrespect to the New York Mets, you got to take the disrespect from the Phillies. Shout
Yep.
out to the Phillies, man. Congratulations. And they're not. They really haven't been that disrespectful. They've really only been tomahawk chopping, which is
Yep.
that's what you're supposed to expect to do.
I would not expect anything less than that. I played Timmy Trumpet 1,000 times for the Mets. So yeah, you go ahead and get your shots in. We ain't running from it.
We ain't running from it, man. So the Braves ended up losing in the 5 game series to the Phillies 3-1. The Phillies pretty much beat us at our own game. They hit a whole lot of homers. Oh, every game. I think
Yep,
Bryce
sure
Harper
did.
had 3 home runs in 4 games against the Braves. He has been a menace all the time against us. And the thing about the Braves is we are a home run hitting team. We're not a small ball team. And when the home runs dry up, it can be a problem. And our pitching wasn't there, man. What did you see when you
You,
watched the game?
you go into it knowing that we're a feast or famine team. We're either gonna hit a lot of home runs or it might be a struggle. And we've hit a ton of home runs. And it's kind of like living and dying by the 3-pointer. Sometimes you're gonna have it, and then sometimes you just might not have it. It was frustrating to kind of lose the way that we lost, specifically after 101 wins, uh, and then after us catching the Mets in historic fashion. I kind of liken this season to maybe that 73-9 Golden State team where you
Ooh, sneaky.
probably ran out
Ooh,
of gas. We
ooh.
I might be stretching here. I'm okay with that, but I think hopefully we'll pace ourselves a little bit better next season. Um, and my only thing is, as much as this season may have been a letdown, I'm okay with everything because we signed everybody. You know, that is well,
So yeah, I
except
was
for
gonna say you
Dansby, who
signed everybody except for Dansby Swanson, who you can argue Dansby Swanson and Austin Riley were fighting for most consistent player on the Braves the last 2 seasons. Dansby Swanson was probably the catalyst that got our World Series run started, similar to the way the Phillies are running in the playoffs
yep,
um, last year. And so you got to sign Dansby. But if
have
you
to.
sign Dansby, I mean, that's a lot of money. You got to figure out what you do with everybody else. You have everybody else signed, but you got to sign result. You got to sign your pitchers. You got to sign Freed. You haven't signed Freed yet. Charlie Morton is on another 1 year contract, which is unfortunate. It's T's and P's to Charlie Morton because he just cannot catch a break in the playoffs. Last year in the World Series, he got his leg broke. This year, he gets hit in the elbow after pitching 3 shutout innings. After pitching 2 shutout innings, in the third inning, he gets his elbow hit. He tries to stay in, hangs a curveball, 3-run homer. It's it's just very unfortunate. But you have some pieces that you have to sign. I think
Go sign them. Go sign them. Go sign them. I don't.
we
This
need
is
a
one of those situations we
we
cannot
I
play with
oh, go ahead.
this. We just can't. We got it. Dansby. He needs to be a Brave. We lost Freddie. We cannot afford to take another loss unless you can go find another Matt Olson somewhere, which I highly doubt.
Yeah, I think to me, you got to sign Dansby. You probably let Duvall, Rosario, and all of them go, and you put Grissom in left field. That's to me, that's the only way. Our whole team right now is so cohesive. Like it's very rare that you have 9 players that are signed in the
Yep.
on a team that start. Very rare.
And it's very understood that Dansby is the sheriff. He is the guy who runs the team. He is the leader. Don't play with that. He is respected by the entire team. They all, for the most part, seem to really fuck with him. So
And
yeah,
he's
do
he's
not
a son
let
of Atlanta, man. He's from Marietta, so in the Marietta
pay
High
him.
School. So you
Pay
gotta pay him,
him.
man.
Pay him. But do not. We're gonna let you ride on the Freddie Freeman. Do not play with this one. This is one where you have to get it done. Just get it done.
Got to get it done, man. So, we do have everybody signed. The Phillies, who thought that you would see the NLCS with all wild cards? The Dodgers lost. Ironically, they struck out Freddie Freeman to win the NLCS. I mean, to win the NLDS. So they two wild cards are playing in the National League Championship Series, and all the top three of the top four teams in the league are out.
Yep.
With the Yankees playing the Cleveland Guardians. I keep all these name changes in Cleveland and Washington. Playing the Cleveland Guardians. They're playing now, and if Cleveland wins, then the Yankees are out. That means 4 of the top 5 teams will be out with just the Astros or asterisks left.
You need there's always going to be a question there. I will give Dusty Baker major credit for doing what he's doing with that team in spite of every national eye being on you. And hey, what are you guys doing? As we call them, the Houston Asterisks. Oh man, I do like that. If we're out of there, then let the upsets run rampant. Let everybody get out of there.
Yeah, I want all wild card everything.
Yep. Which is what I picked. I think that's exactly what I picked. Except for us.
You picked us versus the AL wild card.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is what it is, man. So we'll come back. Hopefully, our pitching. We just got to stay healthy, man. It seems like, and not making excuses, it just seems like we spent all of our energy going after the division. We spent all of our energy. Spencer Strider then got hurt. Charlie Morton got hurt. Ronald Acuna been hurt all season. Ozzie Albies didn't play this whole series. He hadn't played half the season. Matt Soroka. Like, we just have a whole bunch of injuries, and the Phillies got hot at the right time, and I honestly think the Phillies are going to win the World Series. I can see them winning it.
And there is no team that knows more about being hot at the right time than us. That's how we won the World Series last year.
Yep. So that's that on that for the Braves. Shout out to the Braves.
I appreciate what you guys did. Of course, we wish we could have, ran that thing back or even just given a better effort. But congratulations to another. I mean, it's a 101 win season.
101.
You figure out how to do better, but damn, that's a hell of a regular season.
Hell of a regular season. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the Braves segment, the Braves season. More than likely, we are going to have 2 segments when it comes to the ATL edition moving forward. It's going to be the Braves and the the Falcons and the Hawks/Dream. If the Braves have any movement, of course, we'll talk about it. But other than that, it is now football and basketball season in Atlanta.